Throughout history, there have been whispers of tigers so massive they defied belief, tigers that stretched as long as a compact car and weighed more than a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. These weren't legends, they were real. Let's start in the wild, where true kings are born and tested. Meet Wagdo, the legendary Bengal tiger of Tadoba, Maharashtra. The villagers named him Scarface because of the deep scars on his face. He was officially known as T33. Wagdo was born in the mid-2000s in the Wagdo region near the reserve's eastern buffer zone, from which he took his name. His lineage, though not extensively documented, is believed to trace back to a robust bloodline of dominant Tadoba tigers. From an early age, Wagdo stood out, not just for his size, but for his demeanor. He was bold, calculating, and unshaken by human presence. It didn't take long for him to establish dominance over vast stretches of territory, first in the buffer zones, and later within Tadoba's core itself. At his prime, Wagdo was a behemoth. Forest officials and researchers documented him as one of the largest wild Bengal tigers ever recorded in India, weighing an estimated 270 kilograms, with a chest girth of 136 centimeters and a body length exceeding 2 meters. He was an apex predator in every sense. Some local guides and villagers whispered that he tipped the scales at 300 kilograms. A claim impossible to verify, but not entirely unbelievable when one saw him up close. His massive size may have been a product of multiple factors: strong genetics, a rich prey base within his territory, and his ability to hold on to prime habitat with minimal challenge. The Tadoba landscape, dense with herbivores like gar, sambar, and wild boar, offered him the luxury of consistent, high-calorie meals. Over time, his body filled out like that of a lion, muscle stacked upon muscle, a living engine of stealth and strength. Wagdo ruled for over a decade, an unusually long reign in the volatile world of wild tigers. His territory stretched across core forest zones, buffer areas, and even extended dangerously close to rail corridors between Chandrapur and Gondia. He was known to father as many as 40 cubs. His genetic legacy runs deep within the park. Many of the reserve's current dominant tigers carry traces of his blood, his size, his facial structure, his quiet but deadly presence. As Wagdo aged, he slowly withdrew from active territorial battles. His gait slowed, his fur thinned, yet his aura remained intact. Tigers rarely live beyond 15 years in the wild, but Wagdo defied the odds, living to the age of 17, a testament to his resilience and adaptation. In May 2022, forest officials found his lifeless body near a dry stream bed in Sinhala. No signs of struggle, no marks of attack, just a peaceful end in the forest he once ruled. In 2025, whispers began spreading through Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand. A tiger of enormous size had been spotted. They called him Hercules. Towering above the forest floor with a frame that defied belief, Hercules measured nearly 7 feet in body length, excluding his tail. Add another 3 feet for that, and you get a tiger nearly 10 feet long from nose to tip. His weight? A staggering 300 kilograms. To put that in perspective, this tiger was as heavy as a Harley-Davidson, and possibly more powerful. His age is unclear, but field experts estimate between 6 and 8 years old. His territory spans an estimated 60 to 80 square kilometers, rich with prey and untouched by rivals. In the buffer forests of Corbett's Fado Zone, Hercules was carving out a name for himself. Why is he so big? Experts believe the Fado Zone's rich prey base and absence of rival males allowed him to grow unchecked. His dimensions haven't yet been scientifically confirmed, but multiple camera trap angles support the extraordinary size. Hercules' age, lineage, and mating history remain unclear. But for now, Hercules walks tall, possibly the largest wild tiger alive in Asia. far away in one of Earth's most remote and untamed corners, lies a realm rarely seen by human eyes. Here in the heart of the Seacoast Island Biosphere Reserve, the air carries the whisper of legends. It is a land ruled not by humans, but by paws and claws. And in 2019, scientists and conservationists stumbled upon a discovery so extraordinary, a tiger, but not just any tiger. This was a giant, larger than any ever recorded in the wild. This male Siberian tiger defied all expectations, estimated to weigh an astonishing 383 kilograms, or roughly 844 pounds, and measuring 3.4 meters, over 11 feet, from nose to tail. This apex predator was likely the largest wild tiger ever documented. To encounter a tiger of this magnitude is not just rare, it is monumental. But how could such a giant come to be? First, there is the matter of prey. The Seacoast Island Reserve is teeming with life. Herds of red deer, sika deer, and wild boar move through the undergrowth. For a predator of his size, this land offers a buffet of high-calorie, protein-rich meals. Second, perhaps he carried a touch of genetic luck, a natural inheritance from large, healthy parents. Then there is the forest itself. Here in the cold heart of the Russian Far East, nature is both harsh and generous. Winter temperatures plunge far below zero. To survive, tigers must be resilient, and size in this climate becomes a survival tool. A larger body retains heat. A broader frame powers through snowdrifts. His bulk wasn't a burden, it was a finely tuned adaptation to the frost. But perhaps the greatest factor of all was space. This male roamed a vast territory, hundreds of square kilometers without fences, roads, or rivals. In these remote reaches, human disturbance is minimal and competition scarce. Without stress, without hunger, without conflict, a tiger can live long, eat well, and grow freely. Dominance matters too. This male was almost certainly the alpha, unchallenged, undefeated. For such tigers, food is never far, and battles are rare. In peace, he had the time to grow. In strength, he had the means to rule. Put simply, he was the product of a perfect storm of isolation, abundance, and ancient wilderness. Such giants are not accidents. They are testaments to what the natural world can still produce when we give it the space to breathe. But no tiger, wild or otherwise, has ever reached the size of Jaipur. Raised in captivity in New Jersey by wildlife trainer Joan Byron Morasek, Jaipur was a Siberian tiger born into a life without hardship. He never hunted, never fought, never struggled to survive. At 9 years old, Jaipur weighed over 420 kilograms and measured 3.32 meters long. Some reports say he reached 465 kilograms before his death in 1999. He holds the record as the largest tiger ever documented. His size wasn't just due to genes. Captive life meant regular meals, medical care, and no natural threats. But Jaipur's story also raises questions about how far size can go when nature's pressures are removed, and what's lost along the way. He was a giant, but a giant behind bars. Only in perfect conditions, rich prey, no competition, little stress, can a tiger grow into a true giant. But bigger isn't always better. Larger tigers need more food. They cover more ground. They may struggle with stealth, vital for ambushing prey. Their size is both an asset and a burden. Wagdo succeeded because he balanced size with strategy. Hercules is still writing his story. The Siberian giant thrived in untouched wilderness. Jaipur, though immense, never had to survive, only exist. Every tiger tells a story, not just of survival, but of ecosystems, balance, and coexistence. Size may capture our imagination, but it's survival that truly tells a tiger story. Wagdo, scarred, immense, and commanding, taught us about endurance and leadership. Hercules shows us that India's forests still have room for legends, if we protect them. The Siberian giant revealed that wild nature, untouched, still holds secrets. And Jaipur, larger than any tiger ever, reminds us that size without struggle is just a number. Each of these tigers, in their own way, calls us to attention. They tell us that protecting tigers is not about chasing records, but about saving ecosystems, corridors, prey, and the delicate web.